Hi everyone, good afternoon. We are approaching 2:40 on this Thursday afternoon. I'm Rekha Muttaraj live in the KHOU 11 newsroom, as always, talking about the stories that you guys are clicking on online. Kind of a sad day here. We've got a couple somber stories to tell you about. The first one is another tragedy for Houston police and really the local law enforcement community. An off-duty HPD officer died this morning around 6 a.m. in a head-on crash on I-10 heading west near Sealy. Officer Giselle Solorio was the confirmed driver of a Toyota Tacoma that crashed head-on into a big rig. Troopers say Solorio was heading the wrong way in the westbound lane of traffic. Chief Art Acevedo tweeting this afternoon saying Officer Solorio was a member and president of the Cadet Class 230 and that she had given a powerful speech during her academy graduation. She was just 32 years old. Of course, our hearts go out to the officer's family. Now, just a few hours before that, another fatal wrong-way crash. An intoxicated driver struck two vehicles and killed a man on I-45. This was north of Houston. The 23-year-old driver, Fernando Lopez, is charged with intoxication manslaughter. The victim who died is 36-year-old Antoine Wallace. The crash shut down I-45 North during the morning rush hour, even though it happened just before 2 a.m. All right, this is interesting. This was caught on camera, and we want to warn you that this video you see may be disturbing to some people. This was caught on a body camera. A Houston man trapped in a burning car was rescued just in time. The deputy constables with Harris County Precinct 5 pulled the driver out from his vehicle seconds before it was consumed by flames. The 20-year-old driver had fallen asleep behind the wheel, then crashed into a tree in the 15,000 block of Clay Road near War Memorial. This happened on Sunday, December 8th. Now, a sergeant was on his way home from his shift. He saw the burning car. He got up to help. He got other deputies to help. The video shows the driver's right foot was stuck right underneath the damaged dashboard, which was delaying the rescue efforts. But finally, they were able to pull the man free. The driver suffered several broken bones, was taken to a nearby hospital. He is still recovering from surgery, but he is expected to make a full recovery. Very, very thankful that he was able to be pulled to safety. So a couple stories we're following today. Of course, these are online. These are stories that you guys have been clicking on. But let's talk about this weather. Things are warming up just a little bit today. Let's go to Addison Green in the Weather Center for more on that. Hey, Addison.
Hey, Rekha. Yeah, we are definitely noticing it's been a fine day out there all across the Houston area with a little bit of some high-level clouds starting to push on in from the south-southwesterly direction. Most recently out there at Bush International, we had 59 degrees. Dew points are running on the low end, so it's nice and comfortable, although there is that touch of that chill in the air. So that's why today has been rather pleasant, despite that little bit of that cold feeling you might have felt, especially earlier on this morning. We have rain on the way as we make our way towards Friday afternoon, which could impact possibly some of those travel plans for the weekend ahead. And then as you're making your way into possibly the holidays next week, we're talking about a milder trend coming our way. But this morning was downright frosty. Average morning low is 44 degrees. The only one close to that was the Galveston area at 46. We had some reports coming on in some frost in several areas, like out near Santa Fe, for instance, and temperatures are certainly mirroring those photos with us talking about 30s and 20s coming on in. But most recently, we've had those temperatures go into the upper 50s to the low 60s, 62 degrees down there in West Columbia, 58 in Cleveland, 54 in the Livingston area. And temperature-wise, across the entire state is on a milder trend, upper 50s to mid 60s, and that's certainly a nice rise for several spots, the exception being the Panhandle, by several degrees. Now outside, we have high pressure to thank for this nice weather and also the chill that we felt the past couple of days. But as it's making its way to a northeasterly direction, we're starting to pick up this east-southeasterly flow, which is allowing a little more moisture to push up this way. Hence, you're starting to see a little more cloud cover push across places like Del Rio, Austin, and Corpus Christi. And that's gradually coming this way up ahead of a storm system that has yet to take shape. It's going to be coming in right around here across the Big Bend right there in Texas to Mexico. It's going to be bringing around a bit of moisture as we go in towards Friday afternoon. Hence, we do see those chances for scattered showers to increase during that time frame. And then afterwards into Saturday morning, showers will still be an issue, but they'll slowly be tapering on off. In the afternoon hours, you may actually see some breaks of sun shining on down. Now, temperatures most recently just shy of 60 degrees in Houston. The cold air is left further to the north. In some spots, just bone-chilling cold can be found. Places across Canada are into the single digits, if not sub-zero. And of course, at the North Pole, temperatures are definitely trending on the cold side of things. things. So I think when Santa finally gets on that sleigh, gets out of the North Pole, comes across our way, he's going to welcome those milder temperatures. We're going to be in the upper 50s to the low 70s as you go throughout the day. But tonight, clouds roll on in as the temperatures cool on down. We'll have a nice easterly breeze coming on in, helping to bring in that influx of moisture across the area. And then by tomorrow, we start to see those clouds thicken up some more. Rain arrives about afternoon or so, and it should be lasting throughout the overnight hours, eventually tapering on off by Saturday morning. And then throughout your 7-day forecast, we say goodbye to the rain, hello to the sunshine as you go through Sunday and Monday. Bear in mind, winter officially arrives Saturday night at 10:19 p.m. and then making your way through Tuesday, that's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, we do see some scattered clouds come our way. We'll have more information coming on up on the 411 right here on Channel 11.